Okay, hello. So I'm back. I will continue now with the presentation of the St. Peter Well. So initially, I recorded the brochure of the St. Peter Well. So it's a 10-minute recording. Just refer to that. I sent it already to Ate Karen and Maylene for them to be able to share to you guys who might be interested to also secure yourself of a Santi Manuel plan. So now what I will do is I will be showing to you a sample proposal. So I'll be using my brother as an example to this kind of plan. But me personally, my personal testimony about this is that when this was launched last 2016, I already had clients getting this who are aged nearing 60 years old. I offered it to them back then because I was thinking that they need it more than anyone else kasi nga yun tumatanda na, di ba? But then the unfortunate happened to me in June 2019. I had a major surgery, dalawa yun. Initially, they thought that it was appendectomy, pumutok yung appendix, but eventually during the explorative operation, they found out that the ruptured appendix is just secondary, to the ruptured ovarian cyst. So, dalawa yon, ovarian cyst ko. So, parang what happened is like, I had a cesarean when, kung kailan na ako tumanda kasi nahiwa talaga yung tiyan ko. And so, that was when I realized na kailangan pala na meron tayong comprehensive health insurance kasi magasta siya. So, we incurred around 172,000 hospital bills and hindi siya sagot ng HMO. So, yun ang personal experience ko na we have, if it is in our capacity to prepare early, let us get ourselves a comprehensive health insurance kasi ang HMO has a limit na nasa 200,000 lang. Actually, hindi lahat eh. At saka may mga mga exclusion since what happened to me is it's a pre-existing condition, no? So, parang it took a while. So it was June 2019, after 6 months, I applied right away for a Sunfit and Well coverage because I know the beauty of it. I wasn't approved. And then I tried again hanggang sa nag-pandemic. So from I think December 2019 up to mid of 2021, I had three applications. I tried three applications and they were all disapproved because of my prior operation. But then 2022 came last year. Fortunately, on my fourth attempt to apply, I got approved by Sun Life. So, nandoon yung sense of urgency na mahirap pala kapag meron ka ng health problem to get yourself a coverage. So, habang healthy ka pa, dapat pinaghahandaan mo na yan. Wait a moment, I'll just turn off the fan. I think it's messing up with the recording. Just a moment. Hello. Okay. Hello. Is it popping up? Can you hear me? So, okay. What I'll do is I will be screen sharing the sample proposal already. Wait a moment. Let's fix it. So we'll enlarge it. So for your better appreciation, I'll allowed the proposal to fill in the whole screen. So, wait a moment. So there you go. Can you see it? So my sample here is a Sunfeed and Well Advantage 10. As I've mentioned on my previous video, I said that there are three variants actually of this Sunfeed and Well. One, we have the plain Sunfeed and Well. The second is the Sunfeed and Well Plus, and the third one is the Sunfeed and Well Advantage. So most of my clients, I already sold around, I think around 30 plus policies of the Sunfeed and Well. And most of them, I recommend the Sunfeed and Well Advantage. Why? Because you will know as we go along the way, and I discuss the benefits that are included in this kind of variant. So again, there are three payment options available: the 10-year pay, the 20-year pay, and the 15-year pay. So it depends upon your age, what term will be available for you. So as I mentioned on the previous video, the younger you are, the longer payment period is allowed to you, but the older you are, what is available to you is only the 10-year pay. So let me run through this now. Let's begin. So this policy, Sunfeed and Well Advantage 10, I'll try to read some, but the others I'll define it according to my own explanation, okay? So Sunfeed and Well Advantage 10 is a wellness product that helps you maintain a healthy lifestyle and offers life and critical illness insurance with anticipated endowments, or otherwise known as pension. Okay? Yung pag hindi natin na pension, yung pera na tatanggap natin pag matanda na. That primarily addresses your need for, ayan, chinek ang health protection. So let's run through the major benefits ng Sunfeed and Well Advantage. Health and wellness benefits. So yan, it allows you to enjoy special access and privileges to various wellness activities that will help you stay fit and healthy. As soon as pag nag-apply ka, pag na-approve ka, you will have an access already to the website that allows you to join our fitness community, like yung mga online na what do you call that, mga exercise like yoga and all other physical activities that you can enroll to, no, schedule ka. As well as mga links, what food to eat that will make you healthy and other healthy lifestyles. But you will have free access to that as soon as you have this kind of policy. The next, secondly, is the critical illness coverage. So, ito yung pinaka-importante. This offers you critical illness benefit to shield you from financial burden caused by any of the 114 covered critical illness conditions. Additional cash benefit upon first diagnosis of any covered specific cancer condition, and additional benefits to cover expenses related to home recovery and palliative care. So there are 114 critical illnesses, 64 ang major critical illness, and then 50 ang minor critical illnesses. We'll run through haphazardly to all those critical illnesses na yan, yung 114 later, no? So, itong ganitong klaseng variant, the reason why I recommend this, no, kasi this has a specific cancer condition, additional benefit, meaning, for example, you would be getting 2 million coverage, for example, no? And you are diagnosed with cancer. Upon diagnosis, you will just present that to us. Ibibigay niyo sa aming mga advisor yan. And the benefit that you will be able to claim is not just 2 million, but an additional 50%. So it becomes 3 million. That's the reason why talagang ako ay nagpumilit na magpa-approve, no? Kahit anong medical ang pinagawa sa akin, talagang ginawa ko so that I will have that kind of coverage. Kasi naranasan ko na yung introduction ng hirap sa finances kapag tinamaan ka and you are helpless. So, mas maganda ka na talaga. It doesn't matter yung cost, mahal man yan ngayon, but if something will happen, that cost will be outweighed by the benefits that you can get from this. You have that kind of peace of mind, di ba? So apart from that, apart from the, what do you call this, cancer kasi is a major critical illness, no? Apart from the claim that you can get, there are also benefits while you are hospitalized, the daily hospital income benefit, as well as when you are discharged already, you will be able to get the 50% of the daily hospital income benefit, as well as if you will be diagnosed with a terminal illness, you will be able to get the palliative care benefits. So we will discuss them one by one later. And the third benefit is, as I mentioned, no, in the first video, the reason why I recommend this plan so much to my clients because it can accomplish three needs in your life, no? Depende kung anong una. Kung mauna kang mamatay, your beneficiaries will get the death benefit, the base amount. An example, I'm mentioning about 2 million a while ago. Your beneficiaries will get 2 million. So mag-isip ka na sinong i-assign mo na beneficiaries. And then the second thing is, kung ang tumama naman sa'yo ay critical illness, alin man dun sa 114, siguro naman pasok yun. In case may tumama sa'yo, sa dami ng involved na sakit, siguro naman may tatamaan doon sa 114 critical illnesses to take care, di ba, of that will be taken care of this kind of plan. And then thirdly, kapag hindi ka namatay ng maaga, hindi ka nagkasakit, tumanda ka, mas matanda ka pa. So, ang worry mo na nun is how to get on with life if you have not prepared financially, di ba, for the years that you are no longer productive. As I mentioned on the first video, our productive years are from 20 years to 50 years old. How about beyond that? So, one of the benefits nito ay as early as age 65, you may advance 5% of your policy's face amount for 8 consecutive years. Kita niyo ba yung mga daliri? Yan. So, this gives you a steady income stream that you can rely on during your golden years. So, syempre kapag may edad ka na, di ba, tinatamad ka ng magtrabaho. So, having this kind of policy gives you a bit of, depende sa preparation mo, no? Of peace of mind that you are assured na meron papasok kahit paano na pera sa'yo. Pagbiling kulang, pagbiling bigas. So, depende nga kung how you prepared for it, no? So, that is the third benefit. And then, ayun na, yung nabanggit ko kanina, di ba, yung life insurance protection nga. Kasi, naunang nabanggit ko yung health and wellness eh. So, that's the prevention side kasi. And then on top of that, kumbaga, may mga freebies siya na special bonus and dividend earnings that you're able to get as soon as you get to fully pay the plan. So in this case, this is a 10-year pay. After 10 years, you have the privilege of getting special bonuses and dividend earnings. Now, those bonuses and dividend earnings are like savings to you, di ba? Na parang magugulat ka na lang na, oh, may matatanggap ka palang pera. Although it's still up to you if you want to leave those bonuses and dividends with us. If you leave that in your policy, mas lalaki pa yung basis ng pag-earn ng dividends mo and the bonuses mo as years go by. So, depende kung ano ang bet mong gawin when you are already allowed to have that. And then another thing is limited payment period. So, this is unlike the PUL policies, no, the investment linked plans na we are unsure of kailan tayo mag-stop magbayad. So in this case, this is just a 10-year pay period and level premium lang siya. Ibig sabihin, hindi nagbabago. Kung how much you pay for the first year would be the same on the second, third, fourth, and up to the fifth, up to the 10th year. Okay? So, ito na siya. Numbers na tayo. Let's go. So, in this case, ayan, tama-tama po. Ang sample na binibigay ko ay 2 million. So, the coverage is either mamatay ka ng maaga, your beneficiary will get 2 million. If you will be diagnosed with a critical illness, you get 2 million. But if the diagnosis is cancer, you get an additional 1 million, so that becomes 3 million. And, ayan na, ito na yun, yung isang benefit. Pagdating mo na ng age 65, you are able to get already the 5% of the 2 million, which is 100,000. So that would be from age 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So 8 years yon. So sa 8 years na yon na you are getting 100,000, it will be deducted now dun sa face amount that you have from the 2 million. So yung stretch ng age 65 up to age 72, that is a total of 800,000. What is left to your coverage is ano ba yun? Nasa 1.2 million na lang. So, ibig sabihin, in that stretch, no, yung 8-year period that you are receiving pension, should something happen to you, should you be diagnosed with a minor or major critical illness, after the 8-year period, what is left to you is the 1.2 million. Okay, mamaya, maintindihan niyan comprehensively anong ibig sabihin niyan. So, another benefit na what do you call that, naka-embed dito sa policy na to is the hospital income benefit. That is 1.25% of the face amount. So in the case of this one, which is 2 million, ang coverage mo, ang daily income mo is nasa 2,500 because 2 million times 1.25%, so 2,500 per day that you get on a daily basis kung ilang araw ka na hospitalized. For example, for a specific, let's say, critical illness, you were confined for 30 days, no? So 2,500 multiply mo by 30 days, so that is around 75,000 pesos that you can reimburse. Kumbaga, you will have to pay for it muna eh. Then you will reimburse it na lang with the supporting documents, syempre, proofs, diba, that you were hospitalized. So another thing is the post-hospitalization benefit. So yan yung panggastos mo siguro sa mga follow-up checkups. So that is 5,000 pesos. And on top of that, the home recovery benefit, which is half of the hospital income benefit na 2,500. So that's 1,250. So in this case, yung sample natin ay 30 days kang na-confine. So you got the daily income benefit na 75,000 and you still get the half of it, which is 37,500. So siguro mga 100 plus thousand na yun, no? And then another is the palliative care benefit. Ito yung nabanggit ko kanina, or I think the other video, no, na when you're diagnosed with a terminal illness, like you only have 6 months to 1 year to live, like in the case of yung mga latter stage of cancer, no, you get the 10% of the face amount, or syempre from the claim ng face amount ng policy na to, which is 2 million, you will still get 200,000. So parang this additional support. So, ano tong mamaya na yung total disability benefit, no? Ano tong hospital income benefit na 2,500? Actually, I just attached that as a supplement. Kasi the first one, hospital income benefit, that the initial 2,500, ang mga included kasi na sakit dyan are those within the 114 critical illnesses listed in this policy. So what about if, kunyari, na hospital ka na, nilagnat ka lang for 3 days, di ba? hindi ka makaka-claim since hindi siya critical illness. So in this case, I supported it with an additional 2,500 per day kasi assuming, for example, sinisweldo ka ng 75,000 in a month, di ba? Tapos bigla ka nag-absent, so no work, no pay. So it's kind of replacing lang your daily income kapag ang sakit na tumama sa iyo is hindi naman included doon sa 114 critical illnesses. So in this case, ang example ko ay yun nga, yung nagkalagnat ka for 3 days. So next is, I just turn off my messenger so that hindi tayo maistorbo. Sorry. Ayan na. Okay. So, the total disability benefit means that, syempre, hindi naman natin mag-predict, no, apart from the critical illnesses that could happen to any one of us, di ba? What if in the case that you met an accident, di ba, and you're not able to work anymore? It's not a critical illness, but as in totally na disabled ka. So in this case, I've attached this rider benefit or supplementary benefit to support my clients, no, and to assure them that the policy will be paid continually in this kind of situation when they are disabled. So yan, isa yan. So that it's up to you if you want that as an additional benefit or if you do not want it, but I suggest that you attach it as well to give you an added layer of peace of mind. So there, yung kapyaw lang, that is just an illustration of the death benefit as the years go by, and as well as the living benefit. We'll attempt to discuss it thoroughly maya-maya. So, okay, let's move down. Let's move down to the kaperahan. Ayan, mga definitions na ng mga hospital income benefit. Ayan, the waiver premium, accidental death benefit. So in this case, I think hindi ako nag-add ng accidental death benefit, but you can. If you want to increase the death benefit, if the cause of death is because of accident, no, you can add an additional benefit. It depends upon you how much death benefit you'd like to add in the case of an accident. So here, actually, this is my brother in this proposal. So in this case, there you go, the 2 million base amount and the 2,500 per day hospital income benefit. That is the one that I was mentioning, the supplement, that apart from the embedded 2,500 per day, we still have another 2,500. So if in case that you were struck by a critical illness included here in the policy, you will be able to get 5,000 per day. Whereas if it's an illness that's not in the listed 114 critical illnesses, you get 2,500 per day. So that has an equivalent premium of 5,850 for a year. That's kind of securing yourself, even if others would think that is pricey, but when you are hospitalized for more than 3 days, the 5,850 is cheaper because you'd be getting the 7,500. Okay. So let's move down. So for this policy, he is a 50-year-old non-smoker, a 40 years old non-smoker. The 2 million coverage paid for 10 years is 149,110 pesos per year. So let's move down. Siyempre, hindi ako mag-entertain ng questions dahil wala naman kayo dito. So just throw your questions na lang if funny pa. So there are the definitions, no? Ayan, may mga dreaded disease din. When you have a dreaded disease, nagdo-double yung 2,500 na supplement. So those are the dreaded disease, the acute heart attack, chronic liver disease, dissenting aortic aneurysm, end-stage lung disease, end-stage renal disease, invasive cancer, major organ transplant, multiple sclerosis, polymyelitis, progressive muscular atrophy, and stroke. So these mentioned dreaded disease, kahit kasama siya doon sa 114 critical illnesses, that is an additional 2.5 that I included in this kind of policy. So instead of getting just the 2.5 embedded plus the 2.5 supplementary, nagdo-double yung supplementary. So nagiging 7,500 per day kapag ito yung tumama na sakit, dreaded disease, na included din sila sa listed. So you have to review your policies, okay? So let's go down. Mababasa nyo naman yan once you have the policy already. I want to discuss on yung claim, the difference between the major and the minor critical illnesses, okay? So in this case, 2 million siya, di ba yung example? Angat ko lang, para makita nyo. Ilan nyo ba? Yan, 2 million. So, kapag ang tumama sa'yo ay major critical illnesses, nakalista po yan dito sa policy. Makikita nyo mamaya. There are 64. The moment that you are diagnosed one or more of the 64 major critical illnesses, automatic, get a 100% of the coverage, and that is 2 million pesos. So now, how about if minor naman po siya? Ang minor, nakalista din po yan dito sa policies. If one or more, 34 pala. If one or more, up to 34 minor critical illnesses ang tumama sa'yo, you get 20% of the face amount. So in this case, the 20% of the face amount, bakit may 2 million, lost ako na. But in this case, 20% of the 2 million, so that is 400,000 that you get. So twice mo pwedeng gawin yun for a minor critical illnesses, and then another 10% of the original face amount for 400,000, whichever is lower. The life insured while living has undergone angioplasty. If you're familiar with that, no, that's related to the heart. So yan po yung allowed sa'yo na i-claim. So bakit hindi lahat pag minor? So that there would be left pa in case na tamaan ka ng major critical illness. Okay. So how about cancer? Na-mention ko na ata kanina yun, no? Kung tumama sa iyo na major critical illness ay cancer, you get an additional 50% of the coverage. So 2 million plus 1 million. So it becomes 3 million. Sabi nga namin ng mga friends ko na meron kaming ganitong plan, we have the additional 50% kind of fees when kapag wag naman, no, kapag tinamaan ka ng cancer, when you have this kind of policy. So malakas maka-peace of mind, sa totoo lang po. And parang nagbibiruan pa kami na okay, hanggang ganun yung budget namin sa pagkapasahe. Siyempre, we have to pray, no, na mas fair tayo sa mga yan. But on top of that is the preparation, siyempre. Siyempre, di ba, blessed are those who are given the chance to prepare for kung ano man yung hindi magandang pwede mangyari sa atin in the future. So we are not scared of that kahit sino. So, on top of that, ayun, or it's an or no, the death benefit 100% of the original face amount upon death of the life insured plus any payment. So, syempre, if you died na nagkaroon ka na ng mga claims prior, like a major claim, a major, wala na talaga. But if it's a minor, diba, since allowed ka ng twice na claim, and third yung 10% if it's angioplasty, diba? So your death benefit is what remains after the minor claims. Also, if tinamaan, if nawala ka after years na binayaran ka na ng endowment or pension as we may call it, ibabawas po yun sa death benefit. Okay? So, let's do it haphazardly. Banggitin na natin yung mga major. I'll run through it quickly. Kasi in the policy naman, you will be able to see the definition of the limitations, the exclusions, and the description kung ano yung sakit na involved, no? Kung ano yung mga requirements. Siyempre, in everything naman, meron yung standard din na, ito ganito yung klase ng heart attack, that it is considered major, also the cancer, ito yung considered as major, ito yung considered as minor. So, heart-related, I'll mention them briefly, no? Number 1, acute heart attack. Number 2, coronary artery bypass surgery. Number 3, dissecting aortic aneurysm, replacement of heart valve, surgery for disease of the aorta, cardiomyopathy, Eisenmenger syndrome, idiopathic pulmonary arterial hypertension, severe infective endocarditis. So, yun yung major. Pag tinamaan ka niyan, in this case, 2 million ang makukuha mo. So, if it's minor critical illnesses na heart-related, yun, cardiac pacemaker insertion, cardiac defibrillator insertion, angioplasty, and other invasive treatment for coronary artery disease. Okay. Paki-research na lang. So, at least you have an idea, no? And then cancer-related, major, invasive cancer. So, as the term invasive implies, so ibig sabihin na invade na yung buong katawan mo ng cancer. So the same is with cerebral metastasis, ibig sabihin kumalat na hanggang brain yung cancer. Ano naman yung mga minor critical na cancer-related? Carcinoma in situ of the following sites: breast, uterus, fallopian tube, vulva, vagina, cervix, uteri, colon, rectum, penis, testis, lung, stomach, or nasopharynx. So 13 organs. Another, early prostate cancer, sa mga lalaki syempre yan, early thyroid cancer, early bladder cancer, early ovarian cancer, early chronic lymphocytic leukemia. So, in this case, plus 15%. So, 2 million yung sa major plus 50%, so it becomes 3 million. And then yung sa minor, di ba, 20%, so that's 400,000 plus 50%, 600,000 at twice mo. Pwedeng i-claim pag minor. Except for the angioplasty, no, na up to third, pero 10% na lang. Okay? And then, number 3, liver-related. Ano yung major? End-stage liver failure, fulminant hepatitis, walang minor. Major lahat. So, kidney-related. Yeah, medullary cystic disease, major po tayo, end-stage renal disease, systemic lupus erythematosus with lupus nephritis, and yung minor niya is surgical removal of one kidney, chronic kidney disease. Lung-related, major niya, end-stage lung disease, and then minor insertion of a vena cava filter. Again, when you say major, you get 100% of the coverage. So in this case, 2 million. And if minor, you get 20%. So in this case, that's 400,000. Okay. So let's move. Ito, kasama pa pala ito sa ano, no? sa, kaya that's lung related. So in this case, neurological related. So sa mga ugat-ugat na to. So ang major ay stroke, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, progressive bulbar palsy, yung bumabagsak ang mata. Progressive muscular atrophy, progressive supranuclear palsy, Guillain-Barré syndrome, motor neuron disease, multiple sclerosis, bacterial meningitis, benign brain tumor, coma, major head trauma, brain surgery, meningeal tuberculosis, encephalitis, Palick syndrome, muscular dystrophy, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, severe myasthenia gravis, paralysis, hemiplegia. So lahat yan major. If you're diagnosed with one or more of that, you get 10 million claim. And then the minor, that is neurological related, are cerebral shunt insertion, cerebral aneurysm surgery, moderately severe Alzheimer's disease, moderately severe Parkinson's disease. Okay? So next, gastrointestinal related sa bituka. The major, severe Crohn's disease, severe ulcerative colitis, acute nephrohemorrhagic pancreatitis, chronic relapsing pancreatitis. So walang minor, lahat major. So in this case, 2 million coverage, 2 million na makukuha. Blood-related, aplastic anemia, occupational required HIV, ang major. Walang minor po. So, yan tayo. And the others, eto na po, deafness, pagkabingi, loss of limbs, total blindness, loss of speech, major burns, major organ transplant, terminal illness, amputation due to diabetic complication, elephantiasis, poliomyelitis, severe rheumatoid arthritis, Ebola, surgery for idiopathic scoliosis, necrotizing fasciitis, loss of independent existence, chronic adrenal insufficiency, progressive scleroderma, pheochromocytoma. So, lahat yan major. When you are diagnosed with that, you get 2 million. But sad to say, no minor critical illness involved here in others. So, let's move down. Ito naman yung sa mga child conditions. As I've illustrated dun sa first video ko, ang illustration kasi dun is bata who had dengue, hemorrhagic fever, grades 3 and 4 yan. So yan yun. It all fell under minor critical illness. So yan yung dengue, hemorrhagic fever, hemophilia A and hemophilia B, insulin-dependent diabetes mellitus, Kawasaki disease, osteogenesis imperfecta, rheumatic fever with valvular impairment. So you can claim 30%, no? So that's 400,000 twice only. If the life insured has been diagnosed while living to have contracted any one of the 16 specific cancer conditions, as I mentioned, I am one additional 50% of the original face amount will be paid out as specific cancer booster benefit. So, ito naman yung mga child-specific cancers, acute lymphocytic leukemia, Burkitt lymphoma, retinoblastoma, pediatric malignant brain tumors, osteosarcoma. So in this case, that's 3 million kasi major yan eh. And then the adult specific cancers, sa lalaki, lung cancer, liver cancer, colon cancer, rectum cancer, stomach cancer, pancreatic cancer, prostate cancer, testicular cancer. So sa babae, adult-specific cancers like lung cancer, liver cancer, colon cancer, rectum cancer, stomach cancer, pancreatic cancer, breast cancer, cervix uteri cancer, ovarian cancer. So the diagnosis must occur before the insured's 100th birthday, except for some critical illnesses where coverage will terminate earlier. So meron po mga sakit na hindi na i-cover hanggang age 100. So, ito yung mga major, na Alzheimer's disease, hanggang 85th birthday lang dapat ma-diagnose. Parkinson's, metabolic syndrome, amputation due to diabetic complication, loss of independent existence. Bakit kaya? Kasi, di ba, most likely kapag nag-85 ka na, talagang naturally nangyayari ito, mga to. Kasi because of the degeneration of our bodies already. And the minor critical illness involved naman na hanggang 85 lang ay angioplasty and other invasive treatment for coronary artery disease, moderately severe Alzheimer's disease, and moderately severe Parkinson's disease. So these ones, until 85 ka lang i-cover ni Sun Life. Beyond that, no na. And then ito, if coverage for this procedure conditions until policy anniversary sa mga pambata, until 17 years old lang. For the minor, ayan, dengue, hemorrhagic fever, hemophilia A and B, insulin-dependent diabetes mellitus, Kawasaki disease, osteogenesis imperfecta, rheumatic fever with valvular impairment. So, yung child-specific cancers naman, acute lymphocytic leukemia, Burkitt lymphoma, retinoblastoma, pediatric malignant brain tumors, osteosarcoma. So, yan. So, nabanggit ko na yung mga sakit po. Basahin nyo na lang yung mga other exclusions, along the way. Kasi, you will have a chance naman to read the proposal, once we get to talk. So, let us, ayan, nabanggit ko na itong mga ito kanina, di ba? Those are the definitions lang. Let us go into the kaperahan. Sayang ba yung binabayad mo? So, these are the breakdown, of what you are supposed to pay during the 10-year period and even beyond the 10-year period. Kasi meron pa mga hospital income benefit na itutuloy-tuloy mo pa eh. So in this case kasi, the client is just 40 years old, so the last payment will be on the age of 49. So beyond that, syempre meron pang hospital income benefit up to 60 years old na included dito yung supplementary that I added, diba? So yan yung 5,850. Okay, so let's do the breakdown. Is it worth it paying for this kind of a policy? Let's see. So in this case, on a yearly basis, he would be paying 149,110. So ayan yung mga columns, no? Dito tayo sa just minimize this a bit para for our appreciation, para kita natin. So in this case, 40 years old siya, no? So he would be paying until the age of 49, as I've mentioned kanina, no? So in this case, here are the columns of end of year, 8th year, 10th year, so even numbers pinakita. Then attained age, second column, 48, 50, 52, 52, 54, and so on. And then cumulative basic premiums paid, ibig sabihin how much na yung nabayad. So, di ba, at the age of after 8 years, multiply nyo na lang yung 149,110 times 8 years, kaya naging 1,121,920. Pero on the 10th year, is already 50, ang naibayad ay 1,402,400. So, mamaya check na lang natin. So, the third column is guaranteed death benefit. The fourth column is the guaranteed cash value. Ano ba yung so, panggitin ko muna yung guaranteed death benefit, no? Ibig sabihin yan, regardless of the situation of the market, guaranteed yung 2 million na death benefit. Should you die earlier, the day after the policy settled, or even longer, 10 years, the death benefit is 2 million. So the next column, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth column is the guaranteed cash value. So ano to? Ano yung illustration dito? This means that should you wish to terminate the policy, di ba, on the stated attained age, di ba? Ito yung equivalent na cash values that you are possible. Hindi, guaranteed pa rin, possible. Guaranteed that you will get. So in this case, for example, on the 8th year, no, you had parang financial constraint na kailangan mo na talagang pera and you need to terminate the policy already. Because of that, you have a guaranteed cash value which is 643,740. So how about naman if at the age of 64, dun mo naisipan na i-terminate na yung policy, no? You will be able to get 1,250,620 guaranteed cash value. Okay. So, skip natin itong guaranteed endowment benefit muna yung next column. Huwag mo na yan. Kasi doon muna tayo sa cash values. No? Yung scenario is parang kailangan mo yung pera. And then you allowed the dividends and the special paid-up bonus to accumulate. Hindi mo siya kinukuha after the 10-year paying period na natapos mo na. So, in this case, for example, yung age 64, di ba yung attained age natin, apart from the guaranteed cash value na 1,250,620, assuming that the rate of the dividends is at 4.20%, you still get an additional 383,255. And you also get an additional 168,569. So now, yung total ng guaranteed cash value, ng cumulative dividend, and also the paid-up bonus is 1,802,444. So that is the possible return of your money. Lugi ka ba or hindi? Hindi ka lugi. Kasi ang nilabas mo lang ay nasa 1,491,100. So ilang taon na yun na you have that kind of peace of mind na should you be diagnosed with a critical illness, di ba? Nalagpasan mo yun and yet you're still able to recover every money na nailabas mo. So, kunin mo na, di ba? This is the scenario na kailangan mo na talaga ng pera. So, how about if hindi mo siya kinuha mga yan, but you died at the age of 64? So the death benefit of your beneficiaries is here. It's a total death benefit, yung 2,551,824, assuming na ang dividend rate at bonus rate ay nasa 4.2%. Okay? So, how about if nalagpasan mo yung age 64, hindi ka nagkaroon ng problema sa pera, hindi ka rin namatay, di ba? You will be able to get na the pension or the endowment na sinasabi natin na 5% of the face amount ng 2 million. So that's 100,000. So that would be yearly na 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, up to the age of 72. Yearly mo na makukuha yung 100,000 na yun. O, pwede mo lang pangbili ng pagkain mo yan, ulam, bigas, at the age of 65. No, you don't have to worry na, I have to work pa kasi wala akong makakain, di ba? So that gives us an assurance na medyo relax ka na by that time. So yan. So moving on to our other illustrations, no? So this is until age 100. So let us see yung illustration hanggang age 100, no? Here. Yeah. Kasi 40 yung client dito, di ba? So 40 plus 60 is age 100, right? So tingin muna tayo sa taas. Okay. So, kunwari lang, at age of 100, buhay ka pa. Ang total na matatanggap mo na is, ito yung sitwasyon na to, nakapag-pension ka na ng 100,000 every year, so nabawasan na ng 800,000, di ba? Yung coverage mo na 2 million. So, dapat mga around 1.2 million na lang. So, yan nga, oo, guaranteed siya, 1.2 million in cash value, pero hindi natatapos doon yung living benefits mo, no? There is that added cash dividend, ayan, 16,241 plus the accumulated dividend 3,052,683. In this case, ang rate ay nasa 4.2% pa rin. Ayan. And then the paid up bonus, you allowed it to accumulate 741,338. So pag dinotal mo yan lahat, yung apat na yan, 1.2, 16,241, 3,052,683, 741,338. So that's a total of 4,994,000. Very much. So sulit ba kumuha nito? Bukod sa nabuhay ka pa hanggang age 100, you had that kind of peace of mind. For 60 years, di ba, na hindi ka nag-worry na kung tamaan ka ng pagkakasakit, ipapangutang mo pa yan, pang lilimos mo pa sa ibang tao. So, bumalik pa yung pera mo, more than pa, baga parang 5-fold, I think, or 4-fold of what you paid, di ba? Pamana mo na lang yan. Ako sino iiwanan mo. Okay? So, that's it for my illustration. Thank you. I would be entertaining your questions should you decide to get this, but I highly recommend kuha kayo ng ganito. Okay, thank you. God bless. See you on the next one po.